What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing something kind of new, kind of talking about movies and all this other stuff, and movie news, really, entertainment news. There's three things that we're going to touch on today. One I don't know too much about, and two of them I just saw the news about today. So I kind of don't know too much about everything. The more that we learn, the more that we're going to put out in the coming up weeks and everything. The first thing we're going to talk about is the writer's strike. It's been going on for a while. Pretty much they're just striking to get better pay, and the higher ups and the executives and all that other stuff have pretty much came out with a statement saying that we're gonna wait you out. We're going to wait till you lose all your money and your homes, and then we're gonna offer you something less than what you have been making because we know that you're that desperate in order to pay your bills. And the writers were pretty much saying, the hell with you, we're not doing that. We have a fund of our own to help out people in this industry in need in these hard times. And so that's good. There is a website that you can go to donate to that. We'll put that in the description if you want to donate to the Writers Guild to help out those people. Second thing we're going to talk about is the actor strike came out today. This has been building up for a little bit now. Anthony Mackie in her interview said that kind of made like a little snide comment, a little jokey comment, where he's pretty much saying that like, who are they gonna get to play the Avengers? Some YouTubers. So yeah, it's been building up for a while now. The Oppenheimer premiere was today. Matt Damon was on his way in to watch it while doing interviews and pretty much said that if the strike happens, we're going to all leave and be a part of that. And that's exactly what happened. Him and I think Emily Blunt were pretty much the heads of this in the Oppenheimer cast, not in the strike in general, but as far as the cast in general. Yeah, Christopher Nolan was introduced in the film and said that like, hey, none of the actors are here. They're all on strike. Understandably, he was okay with it. At least he seemed okay with it. Whether he was or not, it was gonna happen. So there's that. And what they're doing is that they're fighting for higher pay and health insurance to be contractually obligated to be paid within their work. I mean, if you don't work, you know, it is what it is. I assume, I'm not in the industry, I don't know. But yeah, it's you have to make a certain amount of money to fill out the health insurance, and if you don't make that, you lose your health insurance. And they're fighting to get that as like a staple. You have health insurance because, I mean, people go through a lot of hard things to make these movies. Yeah, and there's also a new proposal coming out that or they announced that they're gonna try to use AI generated, they're gonna scan background actors and use their likeness in future projects that are coming up and not pay them for their likeness. So that's a thing that they're trying to do, and that's dumb. The strike is gonna try to cut that out because they need to. Background actors are the lowest paid part of a movie, acting wise. They make anywhere between like $120 to $200 a day. The strike's trying to get them to where they have enough, because this is what they make their living on. And if they're not making enough money for that, then yeah, you can't make a movie with that background. You can't do that. A movie's not believable. It's not, you know, if you're walking through town and there's nobody there, it's just not, you know? You can't do it. You can't make a movie without writers. You can't make a movie without actors. You have nothing at all but an idea. You might as well just go back to reading books. What the strike means is that all these upcoming projects and everything are done. They're halted in production. That's it. Now, other than what's already in the pipeline to come out, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is set to come out, which I'm looking forward to watching. We'll talk about all these new things that are, all these new movies and TV shows that are coming up that are already set to come out in another video. Like all these new projects, like Stranger Things season 5, I saw, I don't know if this is true or not, that it's not set to come out till 2027, something like that, which that seems too far out, honestly. Now granted, with the strike going on, the actor strike and all that stuff, obviously they can't film anything, so maybe that's probably, it's pushed back so far to where they're kind of like, you know, giving some gap for the strike to end. So who knows at this point. I know Deadpool 3 got pushed forward to come out, I want to say next year, but now with all this going on, that's not happening at all. Yeah, there's a interview with a Disney exec saying that due to, due to cost efficiency, they're going to hold off on making more Marvel and Star Wars content, which, yes, one reason that they're holding on that is because there's a strike going on and they can't make any more. And two, they haven't been putting anything out that's good lately. Lately, a lot of trash has come out. I wouldn't say trash, but there hasn't been anything good lately. I mean, out of Marvel that's come out that's good is Spider-Man No Way Home, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and Secret Invasion. Those are the only 3 things that have come out that's good from Marvel. Star Wars, The Mandalorian Season 3 apparently isn't doing that well. I know a lot of news came out after Season 2 that everybody was kind of like, how's Season 3 gonna be? And it just goes to show that they're just kind of falling off. That's one reason they're pushing back on making it, because they don't know what the hell they're doing over there, apparently. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's been pushed back. A lot of actors can't promote any of their films or TV shows that are coming out, because why would they? They're not getting paid to do it anymore. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot going on. We're going to stay up to date with everything, all the news that's coming out about the strikes and everything, all the updates. If you want to stay up to date with that, hit that bell, subscribe, like this video, because we're gonna, regardless of the fact, we're still gonna be putting out content. Third thing that I want to talk about, that's kind of disturbing, is that this new movie that came out last week that's an informative film and a great emotional journey of a film that's doing better than some of the blockbusters that have come out. I know it's doing better than Indiana Jones, and it's probably one of the reasons that it's getting a lot of pushback, I'd say, for lack of a better term, is The Sound of Freedom. It's a film based around a true story that deals in sex trafficking, and it's this FBI agent teams up with this kid to go rescue his sister. Yeah, Mel Gibson has been trying to get this film made for 5 years apparently, and all the higher ups and executives in Hollywood have told him, no, we're not doing this. And it kind of makes you question why, until all the news lately that even all the big movie theaters such as AMC, Regal, Cinemark, and all of them, just this one film alone has had all the mishaps. Movies cutting out halfway through, or just cutting the movie off completely, then restarting it from the beginning. They have the radio playing over the audio of the movie all the way through, if not halfway through. Some theaters are saying that it's sold out, even though there's nobody in the theater, and they're not even showing the movie at all. And I don't blame this on the employees, because it's not their fault at all that this is happening. It's more the higher ups of these places, and I see that personally as them being okay with sex trafficking. To put it to a finer point, child sex trafficking. It's a film, it's an informative film that needs to be shown, that needs to be talked about, and it appears that all these higher ups are doing everything they can not to show this movie. I mean, what are they gonna do whenever it gets distributed to video on demand, Blu-ray, DVD? What are they gonna do then? Then it's gonna be out for everybody to see. Yeah, it's gonna be a big release when it comes out, whenever it gets distributed to all those other things that I just said. I mean, what are they gonna do then? Are they just gonna go, nope, this was only in the theaters for a couple of days and nobody else gets to see it? Are they just gonna sweep this under the rug? We don't know yet. We're gonna try to stay up to date on that story as well to see what comes out of that. Probably nothing, as it'll get talked about for like a week or two, and then everybody's gonna be like, oh yeah, that was that one thing way back when. Those are the 3 main things that's happened. Yeah, we're gonna stay up to date with all the news around the strike that's coming out. Maybe The Sound of Freedom gets fixed. Who knows? If a lot of people are talking about it and putting it out there that this is happening, there won't be nothing that they can do about it. If you like this video and if you want to keep up with the news and everything that we're talking about in the entertainment world, like, subscribe. 90% of you that are watching these videos aren't even subscribed. I'll catch you next time.